Have you heard how a 19-year-old mistakenly killed a girl and her dog in seconds? Megan was driving home with her dog beside her. The street was quiet, music playing softly. Then a car ran a stop sign. Metal twisted, glass shattered, her life ended in a heartbeat. But what really happened before and after the crash will shock you, and the truth about the driver's actions isn't what you think. If this hit you, tap like and subscribe to see the full story. The crash felt like a nightmare frozen in time. Witnesses rushed forward, phones out, voices shaking. But the first story wasn't the full story. Every witness recalled the same moment differently. Therefore, piecing together what really happened was like assembling shattered glass. Jason Zay, just 19, had been drinking for hours. Vodka, wine, multiple drinks across the day. His blood alcohol content was sky high, numbers that would terrify any sober driver. But numbers alone don't tell the human cost. The driver stumbled from his car, confused and belligerent, while Megan and her dog lay lifeless in the wreckage. The community reacted with shock and outrage. But grief is not always loud. Some families lit candles, others held quiet vigils. Megan's family remembered her laugh, the jacket she wore, the dog she adored. Therefore, every small memory became proof of a life that had been erased too soon. Jason's story kept changing. First, he claimed he didn't see the stop sign. Then he said he was distracted. But the evidence didn't lie. Skid marks, the angle of impact, the hours of drinking, they all pointed to recklessness. Therefore, the plea bargain and sentencing were crucial moments. 8 months later, he pleaded guilty. The court sentenced him to 10 years in prison, probation, treatment, and yearly community service on the crash's anniversary. Even with justice on paper, closure was harder. The sentence marked a date on a calendar, but Megan's family marked every day in memory. Every birthday, every holiday, every graduation without her was a reminder. Therefore, the story didn't end in the courtroom. It lived on in the community, in rituals, in remembrance. This case also raises a question that lingers. How does one person's choices ripple through so many lives? One reckless decision didn't just end a life. It shattered a family, a pet, and a community. But it also forced people to confront the fragility of everyday moments and how quickly they can be stolen. And there's a lesson here that goes beyond the headlines. The crash could have been avoided. Choices matter, awareness matters, responsibility matters. But more than that, the way we respond after tragedy defines us, our empathy, our outrage, and our demand for accountability. Megan's story isn't just a news headline, it's a life interrupted. It's a reminder that every choice behind the wheel carries weight. Could this tragedy have been prevented? What would you do if it were your last chance to act? Comment below with your thoughts. Let's talk about what justice and responsibility really mean. If you want a longer, deeper dive into shocking true stories, check out Mother's Shocking Playground Rampage next. It's linked right here on my channel.